Hello, everyone. Welcome to It's a Long Story, a place where we roll dice, we tell stories, and we create magic. I'm sorry there's no music right now. The iPad's having troubles. But either way, we will. Actually, I think I might be able to do that. Let's see if
Mike
that
can
works.
sing for us.
Mike,
No,
just sing for us real quick. Actually, no, that worked. That worked.
not a
Well,
bard tonight.
We might be sitting with the main theme for a little bit. We'll see.
That's cool.
But hello, we are here with the friends of the crew of the Mongoose Crew. Everybody, take a look at your camera, wave, and say hi.
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 Jamie, we can hear you. You are frozen on the screen, my friend.
Oh, there we
He's
go.
back.
Oh, he's back. Hello, welcome back. Awesome. So for those that have no idea what this is, hello. We are a D&D live stream that runs every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, having 4 parties existing, living, breathing, having some fun at a good old fashioned festival in the same homebrew world, the beautiful, wonderful world of Imea. So if this is your first time, welcome. Please enjoy. Please enjoy. We hope you enjoy, but also please enjoy.
Thanks for being here.
Thanks for being here. A couple of announcements before we jump in. I have like a couple of things that are just like not connecting to the Wi-Fi, but you guys can hear me fine. Oh, I know what it is. Okay, we'll see if I need to update that. Cool. Just a couple of announcements. First and foremost, for those that don't know, that are just watching Wednesday, we now officially have a social media manager. Kay, who is one of the Tuesday night players. They have been kind enough to take the reins from my unskilled fingers in social media. That was a good one.
You can't talk either, apparently.
I can't talk either. I'm saying I'm bad at it, and they're good at it, so it's good. It's a good thing. Very excited for that, Kay. Thank you. I will be thanking you at least one more time when we see UA on Friday. So please make sure that if you have not joined in to get closer and support It's a Long Story, our Instagram and TikTok, as well as probably some YouTube, like shorts, things like that, will be updated as we go along. So please feel free to add, like, follow. Also, it's a great way to support the channel. So wherever you're watching this, whether it's on YouTube or Twitch, if you would like to hit that subscribe button, it would make me happy, but I'm also happy to just have you watching. So thanks no matter what. So that is our announcement for that. The other is our drop in drop out campaign that we are having for every Saturday for this coming month of June, except for the last one. So the last Saturday of the month, I will be out of town. But for every Saturday of this month, we have our drop-in, drop-out campaign, which is Humblewood, Silk, and Sunder. Everybody's dream, if your dream is to play D&D as a woodland creature of the land or sky, now here's your chance. So drop-in, drop-out campaign means that it is a running campaign. We've actually had some crazy sessions already. But for those that just want to join for like a single session or a couple sessions, or want to join for the whole thing, but maybe have to take a break in the middle or come back, whatever, it's fully up to you. You don't need to feel like you're like locked into any certain campaign. It's really fun, and especially this one. This one we've had a couple of sessions where it's been completely filled up. So make sure you make sure you join sooner rather than later. And to join, all you need to do is go to startplaying.games/GM/It's a Long Story. For those that are watching on YouTube, you can also find that link in the video description below. For those that are watching on Twitch, I am putting it in the live chat. But yeah, please check it out. It's super awesome. It's really fun. Occasionally we have some people from here that will join in every once in a while. And it's a zany one, so it's really fun if you want something that's kind of maybe like light and funny. I really want to tell you what they just fought, but I'll just say the boss music was hard trap music. It's pretty great. So that is it for that. Please check that out. And I believe that is also it for the announcements. So before we jump into tonight, I'm going to be jumping off this seat here while Lorianne's giving the recap. So Lorianne, please take it away.
Yeah. All right. So we started the session with Seren, Frederick, and Professor Thorn. So Seren, Professor Thorn invited both of them into where he was lifting weights, desk weights, to have a conversation about what the hell they're doing there. And of course, my notebook just turned off. What the hell they're doing there and what he can help them with. So Seren tried to be a little cagey to begin with, but Thorn basically called her out because he had all the cards, not her. She was the one that was trespassing and not a student and all that stuff. So they have a little bit of back and forth here and there, but it ends up with Seren feeling like she can trust him, tells him about not everything, but enough. So tells him about Eldrin, Volmos, and Kanos and Grancelli. I think Eldrin is the only one she mentioned by name, but she told him that Eldrin's brother, we're pretty sure, is being held at the Ludus, and that the person holding him is the brother who most people thought was dead of Grancelli. Which was a kind of a surprise to Professor Thorn, because he said that I have the name of that guy. Hold on. He said that he had died 50 years ago, and his name was Melivest. There we go. Which is a pretentious name. So anyway. So Seren and Thorn, with Frederick as well, talk for a little bit more. She is able to learn some things about the Ludus. One really important thing is that magic can be done here, even if you didn't get the pass or whatever that Seren got when she first came in. It's just that the teachers and administration would be alerted to any magic being done that isn't approved. So we would be setting off alarms if we were trying to come in here stealthy and didn't have the approval of the place to do that magic. So Seren also mentions Raylor to Thorn, and when she does that, she starts hearing drums beating in the corner of the room. And in the corner of the room, she sees a war drum that looks like it's from her war band. No one else sees this, and throughout her conversation with Professor Thorn, she hears more music and hears just other things that are related to the Valinor elves. And once Thorn notices that Seren is distracted, they discuss it a little bit, and it becomes pretty clear that she's being messed with. And whoever is messing with her is approved to do magic in the building, because he didn't get any notifications or alerts that there is unauthorized magic happening. So Thorn and Seren continue to talk, and they come up with a plan that he's going to meet us at the Inside Inn tonight at 9 p.m. And we're going to discuss what we can do and how we can infiltrate the school. He is going to look into getting his son Collis out of prison. So I don't know if we're going to see him at the Inside Inn or not. But he also said that he would bring a map that we can use in the school, and he would also talk to a cleric to see if said cleric could help Seren with her arm. So let's see. So we end that with oh, and Thorn also said that he was going to try and figure out where Grancelli is. So we have a lot to do before our meeting in like 3 hours. And then we ended it with Felix, the little jerk that Seren ran into earlier in the day, confronted Frederick after Frederick made Seren invisible. And Frederick sacrifices himself and fights Felix, giving Seren time to slip away. And so Seren then makes her way back to Faustus, and they leave the Ludus, leaving the chandelier that they were supposed to fix unfixed. So then back at the house, the Alina and Faustus's house, Eldrin and Norris take a walk, and they have some intimate conversations just about, you know, insecurities and love and all that fun stuff. And then they notice that there is a festival happening a few miles away. Norris thinks they should go, but Eldrin feels really bad even considering having fun. But they go back to the house and they tell the group about the festival. Right before they got there, Milo and Alina were finishing the robes that we might use as disguises, and she mentioned the festival and that she's making food for it, and Milo offered to help her with that. So when Eldrin and Norris get back and they talk about this festival, it becomes very clear that Brimhilda is not really herself. She's really distracted and she's not listening. We discuss for a while if Milo and Wilbur could go because they are both wanted. And we finally come up with some disguises to make that happen. Milo is a terrifying halfling, Jake Gyllenhaal, and Wilbur is in the baby Bjorn with Guar acting as if he is Guar's child.
So yep. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Mm-hmm. Dragon Bjorn.
I apologize. You're right. And Wilbur is going to go by the name Harry because we learned that Harry is a very common name in Ainea. So we all head out except for Milo, who stays behind to help with the food. Eldrin also stays behind just for a little bit to talk with Alina. She asks her for advice on basically, she wants motherly advice on how to have fun when your brother's being tortured and it's your fault. And Alina does the best that she can and gives her some nice advice. So Eldrin leaves that conversation, and Alina is very baffled by it and asks Milo if the conversation went well, which Milo says, knowing what he knows of Eldrin, that it went pretty well. She did a good job. So at the festival, so it's Guar, Eldrin, Noros, Brimhilda, and Wilbur and the Dragon Bjorn. We see a bunch of different carnival-like games. So Guar notices tug of war with a stone golem, and it's called Elemental Tug of War. He also notices some arm wrestling, jousting, pie eating contests, and he immediately heads to the arm wrestling. Eldrin sees an archery range, a trivia contest, and a ring toss game with depictions of naked women on the bottles. So the ring toss guy overhears Eldrin talking about how it must cost a gold for each ring, and he immediately hones in on that and tries to take advantage of it. But luckily Guar is there to help them out, and they pay a more reasonable price. So Norris decides to play the ring toss game, but is unfortunately charmed by either the sirens on the bottles or the guy who's doing it, and it gives him it makes it so he can't do it. So Eldrin and Guar realize this trick, which pisses Eldrin off, and they're able to help Noros out to pass his saving throws and win a rocking horse that's going to go to baby Harry. And then we end with Seren and Milo are arriving at the carnival, and Eldrin notices that the targets for the archery course are depictions of wombats, which alarms her, and she immediately tells Guar that we need to leave, and Guar sees them, and that's it.
Great. Awesome. Anything else? Anything else we missed, Gay?
I think that's it.
Cool.
Let's go.
All right, and I think we have everything back up and running. Jeebus. Here we go. So, as you all are watching and I think with horror, as you see in the distance, let me turn that part down, sorry. As you all are looking on in horror, in the distance, as there is a small child that is holding a bow, standing about maybe 10 feet from the target and trying his best to shoot, and it completely falls to the ground. There is a moment where you see I believe was Seren and Milo aren't here yet, correct?
They're on their way. I thought they had just arrived because Milo had said something like "ooh, food" and thrown the food.
Right. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
that's
Milo
was talking about a turkey
Alina
leg.
was taking food over to.
But we were gonna backtrack unless there's nothing there's nothing specific you guys wanted to go over with that. I was trying to remember if there was. I wanted to kind of leave space for for Milo and Seren. So I think we'll do that. We'll just start with that. As you guys are Seren, you come in with Faustus. You see Faustus and Alina kind of go over to one side of the room, but Seren, you're aware of a lot of things as far as the now possible ally and connection and whatnot. I'll say this, Seren, as you approach Milo, what state is Milo in right now, given the bakery shenanigans that you've been in the middle of?
What state is Milo in currently? Well, Jake, Jill, and Milo is a little sweaty. He maybe has some flour in his hair, but I think he's doing okay. He's excited to be here.
Cool.
This is the first time Seren's seeing Jake, Jill, and Milo, right?
I'm fairly certain, yes. And I'm working on it for everybody else to see. So Seren, anything specific you say as you approach?
Milo? Why do you look like that?
Oh, also, Milo also has a turkey leg that is about the size of his torso.
You're not there yet. You're in Alina's house.
We're in Alina's. I'm sorry. I'm genuinely picking up every syllable.
Okay.
So I apologize.
That's okay.
Milo I think is if we're at Alina's still, I think Milo is a kiss the cook doily apron with a little bit of flour in his hair, and is just looking a little sweatier than you want somebody who's baking things for you to look.
But yeah, as you see,
I look like what he's gonna look in a cast iron pan that has a nice finish on it, and he's the disguise. Because Broomhilda got me wanted by the police here, so I have to kind of lay a little bit low. I always lay low because halfling, but I have to keep a low profile.
He's 1 foot taller, right?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, he's a little bit taller.
She just kind of well, I guess she's still taller than him, but she just kind of gives him a look when he says lay low.
Why do you
Okay.
why do you look like that?
This is what? These are the same clothes I left in.
Yeah, I mean, you want change? Never mind. Who's ready for a carnival?
Okay, yeah. Are the well, hold on, I gotta check to see if the muffins are done. You see Alina open the pans. Okay. Yep. Okay. Great. Oh, perfect. Takes them out. Gets them ready. Faustus says to you all, if it's all right with the rest of you guys, I think I'm gonna call it a night. It's been a lot of. It's been a lot. But honey, you go on and spend some time enjoying. You don't have to be giving all the time. You can play like a ring toss game or something.
As Faustus says, he's gonna stay home. Milo's gonna hand him back the sending stone, and yeah, Alina found me out immediately. Here, you can have this back.
Oh, the coin. You're handing that to Faustus?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gives you a look. Oh, all right. Well, at least she doesn't know where it came from, right?
Right.
Good. Then we're good.
Right.
Yeah. All right. Well, go have fun. Your eyes are so big and terrifying to me right now. This is what you're. Okay. No, I'm not judging.
Yeah, I can see everything. It's amazing.
Yeah. All right. Well. Okay. I'm gonna walk away from this. I'm gonna walk away. And you see him.
As Milo says, I can see everything. He's going to sleight of hand, like he's gonna stare really closely at Faustus, and then reach up and sleight of hand just a different coin from behind his ear.
Okay.
I can see everything now.
Great. Roll me a sleight of hand check. Go be a monk.
What is my sleight of hand? Sorry, one second.
Okay.
I'm using several different devices, and none of them are liking it. I rolled a natural 2, so I don't think it's going to matter what my modifier is that much.
Yeah, you you pull something out. Oh, what is it? Okay, that is that's just a dust bunny, Milo. You sure? Do you need glasses, or is this how this? I don't know how magic works. Are you able to still see in your normal vision?
I mean, I feels like I can see a lot more, but no.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna go. Try to stay out of sight. And Seren, you can catch him up. Oh, wait, Seren, you can catch him up on everything. You see him walk away.
Before he walks away,
God,
can
he's trying
she-
so hard to walk away. No, I'm kidding. Go ahead.
Can she give the other coin back to him?
Are you gonna be sneaky about it?
She was gonna try.
Okay, yeah. Okay, cool. Go ahead and roll a sleight of hand.
22. 22.
You are successful. Go ahead and tell me how you're giving him the coin.
As Milo was like taking the coin from behind his ear and doing his little magic trick, she just like slips the other one into his hand.
Okay, cool. Let's roll to see if he even notices.
It would have been more impressive if you got it behind his ear and it just stayed there.
Yeah, it just stayed there as he went up.
He couldn't even take a coin that was actually behind my ear. What the heck?
So I think we kind of quickly screen wipe. Oh boy. We do a quick screen wipe to both Seren and Milo walking. It is just kind of at the sort of state of sunset is looking. It's like kind of like in that like halfway sort of space in the sky, where it's like almost like where the sun is just kind of like perfectly cut in half over a just a flat landscape that is out in the distance, and you see in that just slightly kind of off to slightly off to the left, you see a little bit of a commotion from the festivities of a festival, at which you technically, Seren, you're not entirely sure what is going on. So we could just say, Milo, you catch her up, but it's up to you.
Milo mentioned, not Milo. What's his name? Faustus mentioned it to her last time.
Thorn did.
Or Thorn. Oh, okay.
I don't know if Faustus did. But Thorn said that there was a festival tonight when he was talking about meeting up.
Yep.
But that's like all she knows about it.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah. So as you're walking along with Gyllenhaal is such a long name. Internet, go crazy. Try to include halfling in that. But yeah, so there's a moment of like, I would say like Alina's kind of just like trailing behind. This is the rogue and the monk. You are just naturally faster. So as you guys are periodically having to kind of like stop and wait for Alina, feel free to RP your way over there.
I feel like Milo's also just carrying all the baked goods. He's not gonna leave Alina to do that.
Cool.
So yeah, Milo's just like carrying this like teetering pile of baskets full of like muffins and turnovers and stuff. Yeah, so I think it's called the Pyre on Fire? Pyre Under Fire? Fire. I don't know, it rhymes. It's cute. It's this festival, and it's apparently like a powerful rite of that they have here.
Cool. What does any of that mean?
Aline, I'm not going to shout for her. I don't know. She explained it to me. They're like, I think the Pyre Mountains. They're like like they're supposed to like travel under these mountains and then like carry a torch and the whole thing. I think it's kind of an excuse to have a festival, which is like, you know, most small towns.
I wonder if it counts if you went over them. I'm assuming those are it, and she like points to whatever the mountain was that she was on top of.
Yep. And you see, like, at the very, like Milo, as you're looking up, you see at the very, this extremely tall mountain range that is at a level of, like, I'd say about, like, halfway up from its, like, full altitude. You can see, like, snow caps and all of that.
Do we see a giant up there?
You do not see a giant up there.
Damn.
Cool. I roll a nat 1, so Alina is just huffing and puffing along. Alina might have seasonal allergies, and that's affecting her her abilities to catch up. But yeah, so we'll say as we kind of catch back up to everyone else here, as we see Guar and Eldrin in the I wouldn't say a sea of people, but it is rather crowded. And again, coming back off from last session, I will say, following like Eldrin's eyesight and whatnot, I think Milo might be the only one that absolutely doesn't see what's going on at first, as you know, turkey leg.
Mm. Yeah, so I grabbed Guar's arm and said, we need to leave now.
We just got here. I'm gonna go arm wrestle all those assholes over there. I'm gonna take their money.
So we have Wilbur. Wilbur's in the baby Bjorn where his head is towards Guar, right? That's what we said.
I believe so. If that's what we decided, yes.
Yeah, that's what we decided. Because I remember him being like, "So I don't even get to look at anything," in a very sassy Wilbur way. So I like motion like with my eyes to like what I'm looking at.
Guar just like his face darkens. And then I look at Eldrin. They tried to take Noros' money. Now they're vilifying wombats.
He's not actually a child. I think Wilbur can know what's happening.
I'm gonna say because you whispered to a ranger right next to you.
Right.
Rolling with advantage, Wilbur at least says, "What's happening?"
Guar, turn around so Wilbur can peek over your shoulder.
Which way do you want me to turn? Wait.
Turn with your back towards the target.
I'm getting seasick.
I come over and I take Guar and I position him how I want him to be positioned, and I whisper to Wilbur, I say, don't freak out. We're probably going to come across things like this as we travel, but look at the targets.
As Wilbur kind of like strains themselves.
He's got his deep hood on.
Shoulder. Yeah, and is pushing in. Guar, I assume you're wearing armor, which is a good thing. I think you see Wilbur watching. I think the expression goes from just very like wide-eyed wombat, and just a couple more blinks than is probably needed, and Wilbur just goes, Okay.
They're just ignorant, Wilbur. They don't understand.
I look
Yeah.
at Eldrin,
I-
and
I can speak to someone about this if you'd like.
No, we're...
Let me find a manager.
No,
I will.
no. I look at Wilbur and I look at Eldrin. We are going to take every single copper from this carnival and burn it to the fucking ground.
Look, guys, you don't have to be... Oh, look, there's Milo.
No, it'll be fine. I promise. It'll be fun.
Wait,
Just
Brimhilda,
don't get caught.
can you do some sort of like to make it look different? Or am I mean, I'm being too sensitive about this. I'm sorry.
Are you wanting...
Are you mocking her? What are you doing?
What are you...
I don't know the word for it. You do something and it makes things look different.
It's okay. I
Magic.
think I
It's called
understand.
magic.
I don't know what I'm going to be able to do without drawing attention to ourselves.
That's true. You're right.
Right on cue, Jake Gyllenhaal Milo shows up. Oh God, I completely forgot that I was doing that. You're
guys.
gonna like change back in like 1 minute. Come over here, and she grabs you by the shoulders and like brings you over to an alleyway and casts this guy's self again because it only
What
lasts
was
an hour.
that?
I know we saw it before, but it's so unsettling to see it again.
What?
I mean,
What the fuck was that?
Gar, we saw
Does
it.
As you
Seren
see-
walk
you
up
see-
now?
Yeah, Sarah, you're here too. Yeah.
Oh, hey, Sarah.
You see Milo walk up carrying a giant turkey leg. His eyes are like in cartoons where people's eyes turn into like dollar signs. His giant Jake Gyllenhaal eyes turn into turkey legs.
Guar's eyes also
As
turn into
he
turkey
walks
legs.
up to you.
Everybody's eyes turn
Yeah.
to turkey legs.
Where did you get that?
There was a guy over there with a cloak full of them.
Great. I rock that.
Eldrin slaps it out of his hand and says, "No, we are not going to support them or give them our patronage."
You
turkey
now
leg.
and this, you actually hear you hear in the crowd, "Free turkey legs! I bought too many. Anybody?"
Guar makes a beeline.
And Milo, this is the guy that you absolutely got a turkey leg off of. So as you're looking at your turkey leg that is now laying on the grass, all dirty.
He's gonna eat it. I mean, he's still gonna eat it, but like,
Yeah.
man,
Second rule,
where's my
baby.
turkey leg.
The look you're getting from Eldrin, she is judging both of you so hard right now. She has her arms crossed. She is not having fun. Norris's goal has failed.
Incredible.
I
Again.
come back with my turkey leg.
Free turkey legs. Again, I bought too many. Oh, hello. You.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, thanks. Bye.
Oh, you just reached in my coat to get it. Okay, great. Tickled a little. Okay, good luck. Have fun at the festival.
Sure. That was weird. Do you think these are drugged?
I hope so. Would serve you right.
I take a big bite.
What is happening? Why
It's been okay for me.
can't we have the turkey legs?
I point towards the wombat targets.
Look, we're gonna need our strength if we're gonna
fuck.
fuck shit up around here.
I just don't think we should support ignorance and things like that.
Look, listen, we got our strength, so we can fuck shit up later. Okay? You want some?
No.
Seren? I didn't bite this side.
It's not drugged then?
Not yet.
Elder sees Nora's
she
like
takes it.
go forward to take some, and she grabs him by the arm and says, "You don't want any either."
Okay. I guess.
Well, how do you want some?
I mean,
No, I definitely don't. Nope.
Okay, what for me?
Eldrin, there's like not supporting ignorance, and then there's like being wasteful. This guy ordered too many, and like we can't be wasteful here. He says,
I mean, if they were
beard
free.
fully greasy.
Guys, I have like 3 more. Anybody?
I look at Noros
Okay.
and I just roll my eyes and I say, fine, get one.
No, I don't want one.
Noros, come on, you need your strength.
Seren walks over and gets one.
Yeah.
For what?
For what's about to come. Not like that. For what's about to happen.
Let's just not be in this area. I don't want to see these targets.
Eldrin, I am telling you,
That's a no.
we have a chance.
No turkey leg for
mayhem.
Eldrin. Milo's getting a second.
We have a chance to cause chaos, mayhem.
I don't think that's the right play, considering that we need to be very stealthy and keep a low profile.
We can be. We play these games.
We can be.
We outsmart these idiots. We take their money and we fuck shit up.
And then
Who's
after
with
that, at 9, we have a meeting. So we can, do the thing that we're here for.
See?
But, I mean, we could
have
fuck shit up first.
We have a time constraint. Let's go. We don't have time to waste. Let's go.
As long as fucking shit up, as you all say, is done in a way that doesn't draw attention to us. And... Huh?
No, I just never... I feel like I don't hear you. Continue. That was Noros.
I just want to make sure Harry, you are comfortable with this if we continue. I don't want to belittle your feelings in any of this.
What? Yeah, no,
Wait,
I've
you weren't listening.
Everybody have fun?
Are you sure?
I am positive.
See?
At that moment, the little kid actually gets a bullseye, like right in like the face.
Yeah.
Of the wall.
Yeah. I got him.
Oh, it is on. Let me avenge you, friend.
Guar, roll me a... trying to think what this would be. Roll me a... Yeah, roll me a perception check, I'll say. Let's keep it simple.
Okay, perception. That's an 18.
Okay, cool. Awesome. I think as you are looking around in the crowd, trying to kind of sort of figure out a plan, this is a good time, I'd say, above board to kind of give you guys an idea of everything that is here. So obviously we have the archery contest. You guys have passed by what looked to be some sort of pie eating contest. An elemental tug of war, which had cooler names in this. So give me a second. Let me pull up the. Because this isn't the right one. There we go.
Shirt's all stretched out now.
You also see the arm wrestling competition, as well as you see a very a very ridiculous looking wizard sitting what looks to be above some sort of vat of what looks to be just clear liquid, but having extremely soapy over the top of it, and you see that there's a small target next to it. As he is shouting obscenities out to the crowd. Not obscenities, he's shouting challenges out to the crowd.
No, some of them do obscenities. If
obscenities.
you've gone to the at the Ren Fair, they do.
Yeah, I mean, he's not like swearing at kids, but yeah,
I've
Why
seen
not?
it happen at Ren Fair.
yeah. Well, this is my world, so this is what we're doing.
I'm just saying that it's okay, Joe.
I know it's
Put
okay.
You put wombat targets in here. Just go all out.
That's the line for me, I think.
It's a line.
Apparently. Yeah. You also saw the spectral jousting, which looks like there was some sort of like the like horses that they were riding seemed to be spectral. They did not seem to be real with it. They also were not wearing armor. Also there was there looks to be like in the center there looks to be a large area that is, I would say, is about maybe from the distance, like where you're like kind of gauging things out, I'd say about maybe it's about 500 by 500 feet, this like very large field of corn that looks to have a like an area of a there's a sign above it that says hedge maze. And then I think like right below that it says enter at your own risk. Oh, and I forgot. The last part of it is that you also see that by the like what looks to be like where most of the drinks are being held, it looks like there is someone on stage that is hosting some sort of arcane trivia contest.
Straight toward the arm wrestling.
Cool.
Yeah, Eldrin will follow Guar.
You got it. Cool. Guar's going towards the arm wrestling. You guys just joined it. Do you guys want to do this kind of like one at a time, or you want to spread out? It's going to be up to you. Whatever you guys want to do.
Sure. You guys cool with one at a time, or do you want to spread out?
We can do one
Awesome.
at a time.
Cool.
One at a time.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, Milo will follow y'all to the arm wrestling.
you got it.
Is the
Go ahead.
dunk tank in between where they are and where the arm wrestling is by any chance? Like, are they going to walk past it?
Yes. Yeah. It's a small
Yeah.
attraction, so it is very close by. Yeah.
Cool. As they walk past, Seren sends off her hummingbird dart to hit the target.
Nice.
Incredible. Go ahead and roll me. Roll me an attack roll.
With my plus 15.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
25.
Let's
25. You got it. Cool. I don't have any sayings for this guy. I don't. You see, as I think there is another like small family where you see there's like two brothers that are holding like they're each holding tomatoes, and you just hear this again, like full like floppy hat, like extremely large hat, like blue robes that have like stars on it. You see him like holding a wand in the air, and the wave, it's just a stick, and just saying, "Wait till good Shelley Mortimer hears about shit," and just immediately gets right in as there's a from a hummingbird that pulls itself off of the target that it was in from a straight bullseye and just zooms back to Seren. All of which we'll see. We'll roll. I'll say Seren, roll me I'll say a sleight of hand check.
Ooh. 18, 23.
Okay, cool. Yeah, with a 23, you notice in that family the two like brothers, like 12 years old, are like looking around in astonishment and like pointing at each other, like, "Do you do it? Do you do it?" Mom and dad, who are definitely not paying attention to what's going on. Oh, guys, you did it. Oh, hey, they did it, honey. That's good. But you see a small little boy who seemed to be probably too small to be able to join in on the fun. Say about maybe like 6 years old is looking right at you. I did roll a nat 20 for one of them, so
amazing. She just gives him a little thumbs up and keeps walking.
Yeah. Periodically, I'm going to have you, Seren, I'm going to have you roll perception checks every once in a while. Great. So you guys head over to the arm wrestling. Right now is set up in like chess tournament sort of style. You see a rather burly looking older man, really impressive looking mustache, shaved head, sitting kind of at this like large desk. All right. Name.
There are some who call me Keith.
Okay, Keith. I need you to sign this waiver form and just saying that any injury that you may cause or you may get through this is in no way reflective on the responsibility of the Crimson Coliseum. Blah blah blah. You get it.
Wait, you're saying I can hurt anyone I want and I won't get in any trouble?
No, we won't get in any trouble.
Oh. Is there one where I don't get in any trouble?
Yeah, I think that one is just to run very fast.
Oh, I don't need to run very fast.
Is this the part that you say my arms are lethal weapons sort of thing?
I don't need to do that. I'm going to win. So can I have the paper, please?
Great. Yes, I gave it to you.
Oh, this? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Yeah, you hand the paper back over. All right. Good luck. Seems that. Oh yeah.
Will my baby and my Dragonbjorn be a problem?
Oh, most assuredly.
I can take him.
He'll be fine. I got it. It's not gonna. This is.
You know when an arm wrestle.
It will be 5 minutes.
Keith, just give me Harry.
As you wish, my dear.
Lovely, lovely child.
Thank you.
Not mine. His.
Takes after his mother.
No, speaks up and goes, yeah, they're not. We're whatever.
Listen, not everyone needs to know our business, honey. I said that to Noros.
Yeah, you see the mustachio guy. Hey, hey, it's a free country. Truly. You know what that means? Free, baby. Well, good luck.
Free? No,
Take
this
Wilbur.
baby is not free. You cannot have...
I wasn't... Okay, yep.
Who do I arm wrestle?
You can wrestle Sir Billiam the Wise over there. You see a gentleman that is very like so he is dressed up in a what looks to be like a doublet. You see there is a like a very large like leather brown strap that is set across his chest. You see he has this like very like lavish beautiful black hair that is tied back into a bun, and just that kind of like typical sort of like strong jaw sort of look. Well, welcome, challenger. I hope you are ready to meet your match. Go ahead and roll me an athletics check if you would.
A nat 20.
Okay, cool. I'm going to say roll me another d20 then.
Okay. A 19.
Oh boy. Okay, so the question is the 19 reflective of control or power? And I'm going to let you answer that.
I'm gonna say power.
Okay, cool. Awesome. You
So the natural 19 plus my athletics that's a 28, by the way.
28. Great. Yeah, awesome.
So
Well, I must warn you, I am rather good at this. Just maybe the best men win, right? All right. Should we say on the count of 3?
sure.
1, a 2, a 3. And immediately you hear a very loud crack as all of a sudden you hear it just goes running, screaming off. You see several people stop with their there's a second where there's no talking at all as everybody kind of looks in your direction. You see that there is a piece of the end of the table that you're on is actually just swinging off from a broken sort of spot where his knuckles have hit the ground or have hit the table. And it is dead silent for a second.
Anyone else?
Eldrin, Seren, and Milo, roll me a perception check.
As it's dead silent, Milo's gonna start clapping.
22.
Yeah.
Slow clap.
22.
29.
29. Yeah.
At 21.
Both. So I'll say Milo, you're starting to clap, so I don't think you necessarily hear this. I like that the idea, but as you're go for it. What does Milo do in this? Are you just clapping, or are you saying something?
Okay. Yeah, I think Milo's gonna there's that beat of silence where everybody's like, "What the hell just happened?" And in that beat, Milo's just gonna kind of stand up and just start clapping really quickly.
Yeah.
Yay!
And, everybody kind of else joins in. You see a couple other figures that it doesn't seem like there's any uniforms in particular here, but you see kind of how they're dressed. Gives you the idea that there's a possibility that they are workers here that are kind of talking with each other and then go and run in the direction of Sir William.
Mm-hmm.
Or did I say Billiam?
Billiam the Wise.
Yes. That does sound like me. Incredible. Yeah, Eldrin and Saren, you both hear Broomhilda. Just she can't help it. Damn straight.
I say to Seren and Broomhilda after I hear that, isn't he supposed to be keeping a low profile?
Let's wait for that.
What? Right. Yeah. Hey. Heath. Moment of your time in the
Anybody who's next?
victory
I'm forgetting.
circle. Yeah. No. Hey,
I totally
buddy.
forget, but
Get over here.
oh, me. Oh, yeah. What's up?
Hey. Just
Yeah.
Eldrin wanted to tell you something.
We're supposed to be
Didn't?
keeping a low profile.
Oh, should I ease up?
Well, I mean, I think you should have a little bit more control and not break a table when you're doing.
Well,
I look at
I'm
Broomhilda, who's just.
Yeah, Broomhilda is it's just she's nodding, but it's a weird nod. It's a kind of a just.
Well, if I'm going to strike fear into my opponents, what else am I supposed to do? Should I give them a fair chance?
You could throw the next guy.
That's true. I could. It's just so satisfying when their arm goes through the table.
I'm just saying, we do have, a very important job that we're doing here.
Oh,
And it
we're
would
fucking
really-
shit up.
Guar, Keith, whatever we want to call you.
I'm Keith.
Um,
How's Harry, by the way? Is Harry all right? Did I scare
you
Harry?
see- You hear
Wilbur
you hear
is 1 foot shorter than Eldrin, right? Like,
yes.
he's 3'9", yeah, and Eldrin's
Yes.
4'9". Yeah.
Yeah.
So it looks ridiculous.
Yeah. That was really fucking cool. Good job.
Thank you, Wilbur. Fuck yeah.
But also, yeah, like, you know, keep a low profile. I don't want you guys getting in trouble.
Oh no, we won't. I'm abiding by the rules. I mean, I won fair and square.
No, I understand, and
I'll give them the impression that they're doing well first, and then I will win. Okay.
So what now? You sit here and you take Billiam's place?
No, I go again until I would beat everyone. I think.
I mean, if he hadn't run away, I could have helped him.
Well, I something tells me I don't think he's built for this sort of competition. So, mentally, I mean.
Okay. Well,
Brumhilda would be a huge help here. Brumhilda's rolling really bad. Yeah, I mean, you know, just
She always rolls bad with me. What is happening?
keep it, you know, keep it tight. Keep it low.
Keep it tight. Are you all right, Brumhilda? Are you okay?
What?
Is it-
I'm
need some-
fine. Do you need me to blow you up here?
I'm glad you said up.
Do they still have the turkey legs? See her walk off.
She said up, right? She said up. Okay.
Yeah,
I think
she
she's
said
just
up.
really I think she's just really upset about, seeing those targets.
So are we all?
It-
That's why I
It
did
jarred
that.
all
I
of
think.
us.
I think
I
you.
think that's.
I think you awakened something.
Well, I mean,
It's kind of
we
scary.
it's not time for bed yet. All right, I want to go. I want to go again. All right, wish me luck.
Does Norris look like he wants to play?
Noros, I don't know. Let's see.
He's just as strong as Guar.
I'm going to tell you that Norris rolled a 4.
Okay.
So, you decide.
But Norris is also
So.
2 feet shorter than me.
So that could go either way. It could go his jealousy got the best of him. Or
Right, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. You decide.
I think as Eldrin is like, okay, well, let's go look at something else. Norris is like, Norris is walking up and putting his name or a name on the sheet to go against Guar.
Cool. Actually, that works really well.
I think Guar would be like, yeah, like nod in approval, because either way we win. So
Hey, I would like to sign up to break someone's arm, please. Well, I was just gonna listen. Sure. Yeah. Okay. See, it seems like he's looking around for someone. Okay. Yeah. All right. His waiver says that we're not responsible for that. Yep. Thank you. And Algin, I would like you to roll a investigation check
For me or Norris?
for Noros.
Okay. He got a 6, and his int is a +0, so.
Cool. Yeah. So, okay. Great.
Can Eldrin see over his shoulder while did he put his actual...
I think you would be worried that he did that, so I'll say you also get to roll an investigation check.
Okay. That would be a 15.
Yeah, we're gonna carry that 4 over there. He absolutely put his real name.
God
So
damn it.
as you see that, do you snatch the paper?
Yeah. I snatch
Cool.
it and I say, you don't need to do this right now.
What? Why? I'm just... Okay, listen. I didn't grab a turkey leg. Just let me
Milo,
do this.
while they're arguing, Milo's going to snatch the paper from Eldrin and read it. Read what they're what the two of them are signing, just because we've signed things we haven't read before as a group, and or people in our group
Yes,
has
you
signed things we haven't read before, and
As he's doing that, Eldrin
turned us into ghosts.
leans into Norris and switches to Primordial and says, "I don't care what you do here, just don't put your actual name down. She knows who you are."
Yeah. No, you're right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, why don't you
Okay.
just do anything that's like cerebral or
What?
whatever you would call it. I don't know. Using the think.
What?
I just really want to do this right now.
Okay.
I just really want to do this. Can you just handle it? Can you just handle this? Can you please just be cool and just handle this?
Be cool. What is it? Yeah, I'll sign your waiver for you.
Okay, great. Okay, cool, awesome, great. Who am I facing? What's the? Cool. So while this is happening, and we'll say this poor fellow does kind of like point him over to the other sort of end where there was a match going on, and the and one of the, you hope it was one of the participants and not one of the participants was just like nope, turkey leg, and just like walked. Cool. Milo, as you are reading through the pamphlet, you see there are specific rules. One is a magic nullification zone. The contest area is warded against all magic, including passive magical effects. Any magic item or spell effect active on a contestant will be temporarily suppressed, potentially revealing hidden enchantments or curses. This rule number 2, enforce solo participation. Contestants must compete alone without any assistance. If a contestant is discovered receiving any form of assistance, including guidance from party members, they are disqualified and the entire party is fined an amount that you have to squint at to look at. You see it as 1,000 gold. Debilitating poison. The this is where it gets interesting. The final round's hand grip is coated with a slow-acting poison that will sap the strength of the participant. So it is important to basically it states in this is the idea of giving an extra sort of challenge in the idea that you have to be able to not only win but win quickly. This poison affects the contestant over several hours, leading to a weakened state. It is recommended that you, after you are done participating, that you rest up for the rest of the evening. And then here's the fun part about this as well. So, Guar, what did you write down?
I spelled Keith very badly.
Cool. Contestants must provide their true name and background. If the contestant has a secret or hidden identity that is, this information is publicly revealed, they are fined 1,000 gold and possibly will be facing jail time for interrupting an otherwise fair game of chance and money.
It's a carnival game.
Mm-hmm.
It's a carnival, guys. Like, it's a come on.
And then, so collateral damage clause, contestants are liable for any damages caused during the contest, which is exactly opposite of what the guy said.
Right.
If the match leads to any property damage, the contestant is held financially responsible, leading to potential debt or legal trouble.
This won't hold up.
So Eldrin is trying to grab the paper back from Milo so she can write a fake name on it for Noros. And she,
Okay.
and she's like, okay, Milo, what are you doing? He wants to
As
do
Milo,
it,
as
so-
you're like fighting, because I'm not done. As you're like fighting to have the paperback, the last part of it says honor duel. As you are, as you have decided to compete in this arm wrestling competition, as soon as you sign this waiver, you have to play. And that's it.
The superior. Yeah, Milo's gonna like as he's like wrestling it. I can't be sure because I'm not a barrister or anything, but this appears to be legally binding and mandatory.
I'm just gonna
So
rip
have
it
fun.
up and I'll get. No, he put the wrong name down, so.
No, I wouldn't rip it up. There's a lot about being fined 1,000 gold. And I'm positive that would fall under it.
Great. Well, I look at him because he already left, and I was like,
We stop signing things without reading them. We just
I didn't.
Can we make
I
a
didn't.
blanket mongoose rule?
I
You know,
100% agree.
I don't, I don't have I just kind of hand out the waivers, and I know that's still a little rough. I gotta make a living, but yeah, I mean,
I mean,
you'd be
has any of this
amazed
ever
at,
been upheld in like a court of law?
Sort of.
Like, what if someone's name is Joseph, but they go by Joey? Is that like how like intense is this contract?
Oh, well, yeah, I would say that's not, I mean, as far as I know, that wouldn't be necessarily binding in that way. Listen, lady, I'd really just hand out the waivers. So you should probably have your husband read what he signs. Whichever one that is.
I go to stand where, I mean, I can't go up there, but so I can watch Noros.
Cool.
Because I can't do anything about it. I do say, though, to the guy, I was like, do I need to give you back this contract? I mean, it says once you sign it, it's legally binding, so technically you don't need it. Because it's already, I'm assuming there's some sort of magical thing on it.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I just hand them out.
Out of just frustration, Eldrin crumples it up and does a sacred flame in her hand and burns it.
Okay, cool, awesome. As you do a sacred flame, you see it come back, and it's still just a crumpled piece of paper.
Go to a carnival, he says. It's going to be fun, he says. I'm never listening to Guar or Noros ever again.
So now Guar and Noros are on opposite sides. I'm going to actually have Guar and Noros roll initiative here. They're not on opposite sides of the table yet. They're on opposite sides, kind of leading to the lead table.
Does the thing like how he gets advantage on initiative rolls still work? Like all that stuff?
From what?
He has battle readiness.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
At it all.
So initiative is Dex. 17.
17. With a
I had to get my Noros dice.
yeah. So 17 for Noros. Guar, what'd you get?
13.
Okay, you got it. Cool. So Noros goes up next. We'll say for Noros there isn't. We'll not name each NPC as it comes up. But yeah, go ahead and roll an athletics check for Noros.
All right. I rolled a 2, but he adds 9.
Great.
So
Awesome.
11.
Yeah, with an 11, you see there's a moment where the person that is going, and then drops the arm. So Noros does win. Guar, you go to the next individual. All right. They call me Sir Clyde. Hey, buddy, can I talk to you for a second? Can you just, hey, like the first, we're supposed to let you win. Can you just not, like, just be cool?
Why are you letting me win? I don't need you to let me win.
Why am I letting you win? So that you don't break my fucking arm. But like, why am I letting everyone win? Because that's what I get paid to do. So
that's not a challenge for me. I want you to try.
Right. Okay. Okay. Fine. I'll try, but don't break my arm.
I won't, but you need to try. And also, don't get paid to cheat. That's low.
Hey, listen, man. You know what? You don't know my life. You don't know that. Never mind. You just broke it. Yes, sir. I fully understand what you're saying. Let's do this. You're going down.
Who are you talking to?
What?
You just talked to someone else. Is someone else here that I don't see?
What are you talking about?
Don't gaslight me. I know what
happened. Are you? Okay. Are you? Seriously, man, are you like a crazy person? I can't. This is like, I need this job. You can't.
Let's get this over with. You need to try, or I will rearrange your face when this is all over. I'll know.
Okay. Go ahead, roll me an athletics check.
That is a 23.
Cool. He rolled a 12 total. As you see him, like, you feel the shake, and you're pretty sure the shake is not because he's trying so hard. He's just terrified.
I need you to try.
I'm fucking trying, dude. I'm trying. I swear to God, I'm really trying. You're in like full plate armor.
Scared.
I feel like that probably helps you. I feel like you're the one that might be kind of cheating. Can you just do it?
Being scared and arm wrestle me.
Are you making me roll again? Is that what you're saying to me to do? Because I'm trying as hard as I can.
I just sighed. It's like I very half-heartedly put it down. I'm like, next.
Yeah.
How's your arm?
Oh, well, you won this time, but Sir Clyde will have his chance again.
Get the fuck out of my face.
Okay, but you have to I have to stay here. You have to keep going. You have to, because this is the.
I just turn on a dime and go.
Yeah, you go. Cool. It is now Nora's turn.
Okay. He gets a 24.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll do it. I'd say roll me a either I'll say roll me an insight check for Norris.
What's insight based on?
Wisdom.
Wisdom, okay. 16.
16, cool. With a 60. Oh, I'm so sorry. I forgot to mention at the top of the like both of you would have to have paid 10 gold. So I assume you guys have that. Sorry, I forgot about that part.
I
That's
thought
pretty
there might be
important.
something like that.
I think
yeah,
after Nora signed it, he did turn around to Eldrin and say, "We have to pay the 10 gold."
Money, please.
You had the money, right? You had the money. Can you just
money, please?
Please. Money, please. Cool.
Yes, you're perfect, and you've done nothing wrong.
I've never done anything wrong ever in my life.
What did you roll an insight for Noros?
16.
Okay, 16 is enough. Noros kind of okay. Thanks for the match, I guess. Steps up and then kind of like meets your eye, like kind of like.
I walk over to where he's.
I'm either killing it right now, or they're letting me win.
Hey, Milo, Milo, can you come here for a sec? Was there anything?
What?
Yeah, and I say
He has another turkey leg.
You mentioned because Milo didn't tell us everything. I say you mentioned the thing about like the name being binding, which and it's a good thing he wrote his real name because the whole 1,000 gold thing. Is there any reason why they would be letting him win?
He's gonna grab the contract and like
The crumpled up contract I have.
do the vending machine thing where he's like on the side of a table trying to like straighten it out.
A vending machine appears.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you could. They could argue you must compete. Like once signed, you must compete. Like, so they may argue that like not putting up a good fight is not competing. So they could hold somebody accountable for that. But there's nothing like, and I can't stress enough. Like we cannot help either of them.
Okay.
Unless you can afford $1,000 fine or 1,000 gold fine.
Right now.
But I don't think there's anything like they would also have to prove that somebody is like throwing it. So like I don't know.
So how does he stop playing?
I think
like he just continues to play and they let him win. This doesn't make any sense. What do you get out of this?
Yeah. Well, they get to keep their arm intact. I think that's one of the large. I mean, this whole room seemed pretty shaken.
Does Milo mention the poison?
Milo mentioned the poison.
No, it would be very in Milo not to mention it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
so
we're not
not till the last round. Is that what you said? Yeah. Oh yeah.
So I say he just choose.
Yeah.
How many people does both him and Guar have to go through? Like.
So Guar is 2 people in. Norris is 2 people in. There is 2 more, and there's a single table. You notice that at the very end, no one is at that table.
Okay, so I say, well, I mean, love, do you want to continue doing it, even if they're gonna let you win? I mean, we paid 10 gold for it, so I guess you might as well.
I guess hey, this might have been a bad idea.
Yeah.
But I guess
I'm not going to say I told you so because you already know that I'm correct.
I mean, okay, not the time. But like, what? There's no way that there's like the city guards are involved around here under this. Seren, roll me a perception check, please.
On all of this, I just want to make sure people who can have a mental picture. Eldrin has a Wilbur in her, like a baby Bjorn Wilbur, a dragon Bjorn. It is ridiculous.
You could probably put it on your back too, like a backpack.
Yeah, he's backpacked. His little head's over my shoulder with a deep hood.
Perfect.
You see little eyes.
22? Is that what you said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that one. You like I think Seren, you're close by to like close by enough to hear this conversation. You also remember that there was someone that walked off. That was like nope, and just headed off. So you like start to kind of like look in the direction. With a 22, you don't really see them right now. Now, it's very likely they got lost in the crowd on their way home.
Okay.
It's up to you what you want to do with that information. You just notably do not see the person that walked off.
Is Seren with us with Milo explaining everything?
Yeah, I think like I said, like might even be like a distance off, but like enough to be able to hear the conversation, I think.
So while she's like clocking that or not clocking that, I say to Noros, I mean, let's just get it all out. You thought you were gonna go against Guar, correct? That's why you did this.
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure. All right.
In a friendly
Misunderstandings all
bout
around.
of arm wrestling.
Which we could have done for free at a bar, but that's fine.
You see a 1,000-yard stare from Norris. Is that? Yeah, but this just had a more meaning. Okay, yeah, right. Let me go win a couple more.
I pull him in and kiss him, and I whisper to him, "You looked really hot doing it, though."
Thank you.
Yes.
You pull him in and do that, and Wilbur's like, "Hey guys, I'm still right here."
Oh, yeah,
And
I'm
that
sorry,
is-
Wilbur.
That is my butt you're touching. Oh, yeah. Sorry, Wilbur. Okay.
Well, good luck.
Thanks. I apparently won't need it. And continues on. Cool. The next person that you come up to, Guar, you see looks to be you see like a rather tall, I'd say maybe like 6'5", 6'6", rather burly looking orc, severe underbite. With the tusks and the whole thing. You see like there's just like there's a single it's like a sort of like a mohawk that comes back, but it's completely bald on the sides along there. You're not really sure if that's it's unclear whether or not that's shaved or not. As you see him as you approach. Pretty good.
How are you doing today?
I'd rather not do the niceties.
Fine by me.
Great. Yeah, great, good. This is where this is for reals.
Okay.
Like, for real.
Okay. Are you gonna put your hand on the table or what?
Like, I'm not gonna hold back. I just want you to know.
Okay. Good.
Because you could just
As
call
the
it
og-
now.
As the ogre is dragging this on, Milo's going to
An orc, excuse
walk
me.
by Guar's table. Oh, I'm sorry, orc.
An
I'm sorry.
orc. You say that
You're
out
right,
loud.
that was racist of me.
Flips the table.
It's an orc.
Roll initiative. No.
He's gonna Milo's gonna walk by Guar's table and look at Seren and say, "Man, don't you wish you could be don't you wish he wasn't the last person you arm wrestled?" With her arm in a sling and.
I mean, for real, you can choose not to. You can back out.
No, I'm fine. I just have one question though. What do you want me to tell your family?
What?
What do you want me to tell your family about what happens to you?
You know where my family is?
I have my ways.
I'll do whatever you want. If you want me to lose this fight, I'll lose this fight. You just tell me where my family is.
No, I think I'd like the challenge.
Okay, but afterwards, could you tell me where my family is? I've been looking for them for years. I don't know where they are. They just left one day without me.
For reals.
This is for you, Hubert. He puts his arm up. Go ahead, roll me an athletic check.
That is a 25.
Okay. He, ironically, truly also rolled a 25. So there is a moment where there is a deadlock. So then finally, Guar, you're like, okay, cool. They're trying now. Great.
The
As
camera's on
you,
focus now.
yep.
Yeah.
As you guys are like kind of like deadlocked back. Hey, seriously, man. I gotta know. Like, just
Finally,
the city or the town.
Thank you. I don't know. I was just trying to intimidate you. I don't actually know.
Is going to rage.
Oh, great. You can't rage after.
You absolutely can.
Okay.
You're up. What'd you get?
Oh, I gotta roll again.
Is rage a magical effect?
That's a 20.
Rage is technically not a spell
Even-
effect here on this. So
That's a 28 for me.
28. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. Yeah. Anything like anything that would affect a magical thing above board in D&D does not count for rage. That's why like fighters like having their like superiority points, things like that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So yeah, 28. Yeah, cool. I think with that, like you actually feel him pushing harder. And I think there's a possibility like Guar, like you like give him a little bit just to kind of like throw him off balance and then throw him back.
Oh, okay. Finally, a good challenger.
No! And the camera kind of comes up and circles around him for a little bit.
What's your name, friend?
Herbert.
Herbert. I extend a hand. Well fought.
So for real, man, you don't know where they are. You just said that out of the blue.
You were saying it's for reals, and you were challenging me, so I challenged you back. I'm sorry.
But you brought my family into this. That's not cool, man.
Well, I was trying to be scary. I just was trying to, match your energy. I'm sorry. But, for what it's worth, Herbert, I would fight by your side in a battle. So if you're ever looking for a battle, we can talk. And
that's the last thing Hubert ever said to me.
Well, Hubert sounds great.
He was great.
Oh.
Is great? I don't know. You feel a tap on your shoulder as the mustachioed individual is just like, you better. This is gonna take a minute. You better just keep on going. I got this. It's fine.
Herbert, I owe you a drink afterwards. After all this, let's go. That was fantastic.
It is now Nora's turn.
Okay. You got a nat 1. For a
I got
10.
a natural 19. You see an old man,
Oh no.
beard, like long hair, but like balding on top. But you can see he has that like wiry sort of like old man strength form. Okay, Sonny. Well, don't just try not to break my arm, and we'll get along fine. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1.
Can't hear you.
Oh, I love it. I knocked my. I
The whole
arm
time
wrestled
I'm
my
like,
mic.
is he saying something?
I arm wrestled my mic into mute. Yeah, he's just like oh wait, no, okay, and then like looks back towards Eldrin. What is Eldrin doing?
She is just I'm trying to think. She is looking supportive. So Actually, no, that's not a thumbs up, just a smile.
Okay, well, good job. You're really strong for a old guy. Okay. And just gets out of his chair and just walks towards you. So we got out of it.
That's good. That's very smart of you.
Yep. You got this, Guar. I'm now gonna go get a turkey leg and
Noros, you didn't
find some ice for
you
my
didn't
arm.
you didn't throw that match, did you? Because I just found a new I just found a clause that if they find you
Milo, get the hell out of my
throwing
way.
a match, you
And just like pushes past you.
okay.
Wait, no, what happens? Is it another 1,000 gold? We can't afford that right now.
Oh no, it was
Noros.
bullshit, but he didn't want to play. It's fine.
Oh. Okay.
You see Brumhilda like looking back and all right, I know that he's probably feeling bad for himself, but maybe I should just make sure he's not. You guys are Tritons in Ariskar. I'm gonna go just,
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
I was going to ask if Broomhilda was still watching Gwar arm wrestle. So
she was, but she was also there when she
Yeah.
heard like it's fixed.
Yeah.
So then she's like, oh. So she's like,
It's
wow.
not
that's
Yeah.
the point.
right.
She also
whatever.
doesn't know that the last match wasn't fixed.
Right.
So. Cool. Ironically, I think it makes sense that I think that the fourth table, you actually just see the old man just get up and, well, technically I won, so and just goes over to Guar's table. All right, well, may the best man win.
Sure. Yeah. Are you ready?
Oh, sure, yes. Do you want to count down, or do you want me to?
It's probably best if I do it.
Okay, great. Yes.
Okay. I'll
Whenever you're ready.
Count down from 3 and then say go. If you're all right with that.
Are we going on go or on?
On go. So 3, 2, 1, go. Is that good?
Great.
All right,
Sounds good.
3, 2, 1, go. I
roll,
said
roll.
go.
He's going.
Go.
I hope you're rolling that one just for that.
Ready? I'm rolling 19s like crazy today, so that's another 28.
Okay, cool, awesome. So yeah, with a 28, you are. I'm going to say this because he rolled a 26, so it was close.
Oh wow!
So
Okay.
like you're impressed as you feel him like kind of like starting the push, but then also you get a feeling of like a seasoned pro. This guy actually knows what he's doing. As he is pushing and then releasing slightly, pushing, releasing slightly, kind of like trying to like psych you out from where you're at, like pushing back a little bit, and then you really start to push it.
Oh, you are
impressive.
spry, sir. Thank you. Yes, you too.
You as well. This is actually okay. Well, oh, okay, all right. Well, I'm not trying to ploy anything. This is, yep.
Yeah,
Good job.
Good.
No, good job.
Well, very
That was
well
great.
done.
Great. Yeah.
Shake. We
and-
shake. Yeah.
Yeah, that was incredible. That was very good. Good.
Oh, I'd love to get some techniques from you after this is all over. That you really
Well,
knew what you were doing.
I was a lefty for most of my life, but I had to switch over to be a righty. So, here we are. So,
Oh, I was also using my non-dominant hand. That's very interesting.
incredible. You should be doing, well, anything else. Don't do this job. This is just my retirement plan. So,
Oh, great. Okay. Ooh, maybe I'll think about doing that for fun after I'm done doing all the other stuff.
it's not a bad gig, I guess. But I'm not all like decked out in armor like you. You probably have a better better path in life. So good luck with it, and
Well, thank you, sir. If I see you around, I'll get you a turkey leg.
that's very kind of you. I'm a strictly lean protein diet. Very, just trying to be very careful with my health and whatnot. But there's a lot of grease and things in there. Anyways, good luck. And also, I just want to tell you, I'm going to say because of like the rapport you're having.
Yeah.
I don't personally condone this last one. So I just want to say good luck, and
What?
and if it feels like you're about to lose, just lose. Trust me.
Okay, why? I don't lose.
Well,
Not on purpose, anyway.
right. Okay. I'm hearing you. I understand. But that table, the first person,
The big one.
right?
Yeah.
Are the pieces coming off? I've seen that before here.
Oh.
And I don't want that to happen to you. So I'm just, and not to say, of course, it's probably possible. I'm just letting you know. If you are losing, just lose. Trust me, not worth it.
Okay. Does the
Good luck,
second
though.
place winner win any gold, or?
If it makes a difference, Sonny, I will pay you 10 gold out of my own pocket if that's what it takes for you to just lose if you know you're going to lose.
Well, that's pretty serious. Okay. Thank you for that advice.
Hey, you're a strong chap. I wouldn't want to see any arms being broken. All right. Well, I lost. I won and I lost. I stay here. Okay, great. I'm gonna stay here. You skedaddle. Good luck.
Okay.
Okay. As you guys are watching all of this happening, Noros is off, like, kind of far in a corner where Brimhilda is only within reach of, like, if something bad happens, as Noros is just kind of, like, staring into nothing, just eating a turkey leg. Guar, you go to sit at the last table. As you go to the last table, seeing that there's no one there, you sit, wait, and you see from a nearby tent an arm push itself open the tent, and you see this solid gray arm extend out from the tent down to the ground and pulls itself quickly over to the table. It is just an arm.
Of course. Why didn't I think this would be rigged too?
you see it pull itself up onto the chair, onto the table, and you see it just do one of these. And as you start to put your hand in, you see the mustache go, okay, wait, sorry, this is just last thing we have to do. Okay, hold on. You read the thing, right?
Oh, can you remind me?
This is going to slowly sap your strength over time, so you want to make sure that if you're going to win, you're going to win quickly.
Sure.
Great. And puts it over both of your hands. You immediately feel a weird, like numbing sort of sensation. Okay. Yeah, the arm can't talk, so you better do the countdown.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Look around to see if Brimhilda's watching. She's not here, right?
She's not watching. I rolled a 10. I'm sorry, man. I can't roll high for you.
Eldrin's leaning into Milo and saying, What did they put on his hand? What was that about?
Oh yeah. So So for this round, they're gonna poison Guar. Something about leveling the playing field.
Is this normal for these carnivals? I don't understand you land people.
I don't
Seren,
know.
is
You
this
saw Brunte. We have
a
like
normal festival?
we like
Practice?
throw axes for fun. It's like not a. I don't know.
I mean, throwing axes are fun. That's fun. You're not intentionally poisoning yourself.
Are we saying Guar just paid 10
I
gold
mean,
to get poisoned?
as
Before we...
you say then Milo holds up a thing of mead. Just I mean I don't.
Where did you've been with us this
It's
whole
a
time.
blurry line that's constantly moving.
Persona, damn it, if I have to
Very small and very fast.
do restoration on him, I am not going to be pleased. I'll do it, but I won't let him forget it.
It just says he needs to go. Just says he needs to go to sleep later. Like he just needs to like get a like full rest. He'll be fine.
Also, for the record, I forgot to put this back on.
He had all this, he hadn't been hurt.
Yeah. Well.
As there is now a small crowd that is gathering around Guar and this arm, you like Elder and Milo, you notice like as you guys are talking, like, oh, we need to, like, you actually now have to like kind of like push through a crowd that is gathering to be able to get there. As you are watching this, so Mike, I'm going to tell you straight up what the dealio is here.
Excited.
I roll 2 d20s and add them together.
Jesus.
For the, you can still win. The first round is not going to affect you mechanically. Every round that you don't win, your strength drops by 1.
Okay.
All right, you ready? I could still very much lose in the first round, so it's very possible.
Okay.
All right. You ready?
Yep.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
I'm gonna take a picture of this.
Okay.
And sending it in the chat.
I'm so excited.
There it is. Done. Send.
Okay.
Incredible.
Oh, that's beautiful.
That's
beautiful.
You love to see it. What's the total with that?
29.
Cool. With a 29, I could very well still beat you.
Yeah, that's fair.
But he rolled a 22. Guar, tell me how you finish this.
Yes. Okay.
Hey.
I got a nat 20, everybody. So I would say it has to start out like it's gonna destroy me. So I would probably say I'm like back here like this, and I think I would just like dig deep. Like I'm thinking like I'm gonna make Broomhilda regret she missed this.
Incredible.
And I look over at everybody, and I wink. I scream like as loud as I can. I'm not keeping it.
And Eldred puts her head down and just shakes her head and says, low profile.
There's a moment where the arm, because the arm doesn't necessarily really need to be on the ground for the vantage point that it has here, like tries to slip just in time to be able to kind of like catch Guar's movement forward into the to kind of like knock it down, and just isn't fast enough. As you just are able to completely flip it, you see it go sprawling over the table, falls to the ground, immediately kind of like stands up full Addams Family style, and immediately starts running through the field. You hear an extremely crazy loud cheer from everybody as they're so amazed
Keith.
Yeah, exactly. There is a moment of like Keith. Does this work? Did you guys get that? Yeah.
Eldrin's doing a golf clap.
Incredible. And it is a beautiful moment that I'm gonna roll one more fucking d20 to see if Brimhilda notices for real.
Can I guide Brimhilda if I like look behind me and see if she?
No.
Thank you for trying.
You're welcome.
Okay. She definitely sees the commotion. So I'll tell you that. I rolled a 14. So she sees the commotion. She just kind of comes up. Oh, okay. What? They just let him win all the way?
He did very well. It was a weird thing, and he's now poisoned. I don't completely understand it.
What? What the?
Yeah, I'm gonna go check on my husband. Have fun with him, and I walk over to Norris.
What is Guard doing in this moment right now?
I think that I'm still just kind of like my arm that I didn't use is like raised up, and the other one is kind of like,
Yeah, cool. Awesome.
Where's my gold?
You take so you take 1 strength off right now, or say 1 point of strength. As it is still going, you see Brimhilda as you're like lifting your hand. Which one?
This.
Which one? Okay, all right.
This one. Yeah.
Yeah, great. Okay, just everybody, just shut up! I can't think. And everybody just goes dead silent. As the mustachioed man comes over, good job. Here's your winnings for all 5 that you won. But you won 50 gold.
All right.
Impressive work, honestly. So great. All right.
Thank you. And I take up 1 gold out and I give it to him for running this whole thing.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, you
get yourself a mead.
Okay, right. Yeah, you didn't read the waiver, right?
What waiver?
Okay, all right. I'm gonna give this gold back to you and tell you that that I am a bad person, and just walks away. It was rigged, the whole thing.
Not anymore.
Okay, yeah, good job.
What are you doing?
You poisoned yourself.
No, they poisoned me so that I would probably lose, but I didn't. So.
Okay, you need to just get over here. Just get, and she pulls you away from the crowd that are here.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool. And with that, I will say Guar and Broomhilda are not seen for some amount of time. But we'll say with that, we will take our 10-minute break. We'll see you guys in 10. Bye bye.
Getting some healing in.
Mike, excellent work. Kayla, I have no idea what you were asking me. Anyways, here we go, friends. We are back in the market, not marketplace. We are back in the festival. So as Guar is pulled away with Brimhilda, Eldrin, you're heading over to Noros. Seren and Milo, what are you guys up to?
Is Milo here?
I think Milo looks over at Seren and Hedge Maze.
Yeah. Am I the only one that can't see Jamie?
Yeah,
He's cutting in and out a little bit, but Hedge Maze is what he said.
Oh, okay. I might have to refresh because it's just a black screen for me.
Jamie's just
I can't interact with Milo if I can't hear him.
Okay, you got it. Yeah, go ahead.
But Hedge Maze, give me a second.
You got it.
Oh man.
I mean,
it's
I
really
got
fun.
a thing going on.
As soon as Kayla jumped out, Jamie's screen went completely fine. Like no issues at all. So that's great. But yeah, we'll say as you guys head over to the Hedge Maze, you see a kind of creepy looking man that has like one of those like the skull cap sort of thing that you're supposed to wear before you put a helmet on. He just has that on, that like kind of like weird,
Nice.
like almost looks like a 60s like football helmet. As you see him just kind of like crouched. Remember, everybody enter at your own risk. Hello, are you here for the Hedge Maze?
Yeah. Is it the big wall of hedges over there with the hole in the side?
Well, it's technically just a cornfield, but we like to pretend here in where are we? Ariskar. To participate in the Hedge Maze is 5 gold. It is 10 gold if you would like to race with no less than 2, no more than 4 other people. You can also decide to leave something behind instead of payment. Something that if I befit it being worth enough, we can do that as well.
Do you get to keep the item if we lose?
Yes.
Do you keep the item if we win?
No.
Do we get the 10 gold back if we win?
Oh yes, your winnings are pooled together, and we take 5 out as a sort of fee for the maze itself. No matter how many are in the party that is competing.
Oh,
it's quite fun.
Yeah, I'm in for 10.
Okay. Or you could choose to leave an item of some sort.
I didn't hear you, I'm sorry.
You could choose to leave an item of some sort.
No, gold's okay.
All right, okay. Everybody always choose gold. 10 gold, please. Hand him 10 gold. Looks over you. Oh, well, are you sure you want to compete? Wait, what? No, this is not enough. This isn't enough. He just freaks out at that, I think. It needs to be 10.
I'm sorry, I didn't go to the school. I'm bad at counting here.
Okay, that's 1 more. That is 10. This is 10. You see? 10. Thank you.
Yes, for you. Are you sure you want to compete? It looks like you're injured in some way from your arm.
Yeah, my arm, I can still move.
Sure, but you never
Not-
know what's going to be in the maze.
Not sure if I can beat a monk in a race, but hey, we can try.
Well, monks, they're, I guess they have the power of God on their side. I don't understand the inclination, but
I'm not really like a god kind of monk. I just
He just runs really fast.
stand
hey,
around.
man, not my, none of my business. But it also makes
Your
sense in
sense
the
of
idea of
direction's
like,
a lot better than mine, though.
okay,
Seren's just gonna hand over 10 gold.
you could also give up an item if you wanted.
I think I'm gonna keep all my items.
Okay. All right. Doesn't have to be a very big item.
No.
Okay. All right. Well, very good. Just put them in my hand. Good. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You got it quick. Thank you. Okay. Just right now there are no other participants, so if you would just wait just one more minute just to see if there are any other competitors. Hello, everyone. We are about to start the hedge maze. If there are anyone who would like to compete with these fine folks in collecting winnings for those that get to the center and find the golden shoe.
Golden shoe?
Just a small thing I should mention. You do not get to keep the shoe. I will need that back at the end of the race. But anybody at all. I'm gonna roll a d20.
Let's race to the death.
You see Seren, you see a small boy kind of like step forward sheepishly from the crowd. I could do it. You recognize him immediately as the one that was watching, seemed to see you with a dunk tank.
Okay.
You're kind of young. Where are your parents?
Oh, there. I have the money.
Okay. Yes. Yep. Or an item, but I'm not gonna. Nope. Money's fine. I literally am legally obligated to take it. Yes, young whippersnapper, come on up and give me your gold. Okay, great. Oh, look, someone else who can count. Great.
And you see the little boy kind of like steps up and, "Hi, I'm Frederick."
Hi, Frederick.
I saw what you did. It was really cool.
Are you sure you wanna do this? It says enter at your own risk. It could be dangerous.
Yeah, that's okay. I want to be able to learn the stuff that you did. You guys had your chance before he gave the money. No one stepped up and said anything. So,
She just sighs to herself and says, "Oh no, I'm a bad influence, aren't I?" Okay.
you see the creepy man.
Yes. Yep. For sure.
Leans out of the frame.
Milo's busy stretching. He's like doing those toe touches where his legs are a little too wide. Like
I love
they're
it.
just uncomfortably spread, and he's just stretching out.
Awesome. Cool.
All right. Well, there's not going to be anybody else. Just stand up at the line. I'm going to wave this one. It'll make a big, loud noise. Don't be scared. This is just all part of the. It's just all part of the fun. Good luck.
You too.
Be careful. Looking at the little boy and just like kind of. Be careful. All right. Well, on the count of 3, 1, 2. And you guys run in. I say you see little Frederick just immediately start running. He's got a movement speed of about 20 feet. So we'll say Seren and Milo to go roll me initiative, please.
Dirty
What are we rolling? I'm sorry.
Initiative.
Oh, initiative.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet. That's an 8.
Okay, dirty 20. So Seren, you're clearly able to move as fast as you want to move. So if you want to tell me you're going full sprint, that's fine. Yeah, it's completely up to you.
Yeah. So that would be 35 feet, and then is this like
all I need to know is if you're going full sprint. That's all I need to know. Yeah. Cool. Awesome. You zoom by Milo and more importantly Frederick as you are running full on. You hear Frederick just like let out like, "Wow!" as you run by. And you are going to be first here. Give me a perception check. I'm going to say. I'm going to say with disadvantage.
Okay. I still can't get less than a 22.
Nice.
And I rolled an 18 and 19. Okay, cool.
Incredible.
So, God, what is that?
40 and 21, right?
8,
30.
30?
Cool. Yeah. So as you are running, you are seeing this appear before you first. You notice that the corn itself seems the corn maze seems to shift into a like from the like shades of yellow goes into like a deeper sort of green, and you notice that it is actually a hedge maze as you go further in, based on some sort of magical means here. But as you run along, you see there is a small hole that looks to have been dug from the pathway. That's about maybe like 20 feet wide, the pathway itself. I'd say it doesn't go, yeah, it doesn't get any bigger than 20 feet wide, I'll say. But it's about 10 feet across, and you see it's about maybe like about a 15-foot drop. So as you see the 10 foot across, something that Seren, honestly, I'm just gonna tell you straight up, like, you could easily bound this thing, no problem. Your 30 perception check that you see, you notice that some of the hedge vines that are there just seem to be moving with a wind that is not currently present.
Does she get the idea that there's only one way through this thing, or is there like multiple paths that
There's only one path right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's gonna just kind of stop in her tracks and she's gonna wait until Frederick catches up so that he doesn't fall in the hole.
You got it. Cool. Milo, you race up after her, also passing Frederick. Holy cow, you're fast too.
As Milo passes, how big is Frederick?
He's a 6-year-old human child. So he's like, I don't know, 3 feet.
To like 2 foot? Yeah.
Yeah. We'll say he's 10 for probably a little bit better.
That's
We'll
like
call it.
Milo
We'll
size
say he's
then.
10. Yeah.
Okay. Because I was gonna have, as Milo ran past, he was gonna grab Frederick and run with him.
Yeah. It's half movement to do
You
that.
can't do that. Yeah.
You absolutely can do that. You're a superhero. You absolutely can do that. It's just half your movement to do that.
And Seren's
So you're
currently stopped.
so you're moving.
So.
Yeah, you're moving half speed. So like you're moving half speed. You know that's going to slow you down. That's the only
Yeah,
thing.
but it's a race.
Sure.
Uh,
Yeah, man. Leave the 10-year-old. It's fine.
yeah, I think. Yeah, I think Milo's gonna just yell, "Hey, I'm really short and I can't see. Hop on!" And he's gonna have Frederick like hop on his shoulders, and he's gonna run forward, which is still faster than Frederick's
Oh,
sprint.
100%. Yeah. What's your
So
movement
Seren
speed?
pushes the child aside, and Milo stops and kneels and says
my-
hi.
Get out of my way, kid.
Hey, I stopped to
My,
make sure he
my-
doesn't fall
my
in a hole and
movement is-
die.
My movement is 45.
Okay, cool. So yeah, so just a little bit. So yeah, Saren, you're waiting you're waiting another round, so a full 6 seconds. But yeah, eventually you see Milo giving Frederick a piggyback ride, as Frederick is whispering to you, "Just so you know, as soon as I'm able to breeze past you, I'm going to. Okay."
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, let the best man win. You run up and you see Saren has stopped.
Yeah, as soon as they're in view, she's gonna yell to them, "Don't fall in the hole! Don't touch the walls!" And then she's going for it because she's like, Milo's got it covered.
You got it. Give me an acrobatics check.
I think that's the one I actually have advantage on because of my boots, maybe? 10 and 11. So 19.
19. Okay, cool. So with a 19, you manage to kind of take like a little bit, like maybe like 10 feet step back, and you launch yourself over this hole. As you do so, you immediately see vines start to kind of like snap out and try to grab at you. So the acrobatics was to be able to kind of like maneuver yourself midair to not be grabbed by them. The DC was 16 and you beat it. So you land on the other side, kind of like do like a safety somersault, look back maybe for a second and then just keep on running, I assume. But yeah. Milo, it is your turn.
I guess she did that. So yeah, as Milo's he's gonna look up at Frederick. Do you think you can jump this?
Yeah.
Okay. Milo's going to set Frederick down and stay here for a moment. And Milo's going to jump across with like trailing a rope behind him.
Okay. You're jumping across. Are you tying the rope to something?
Without Frederick. No, he's well, yeah. Here, hold this. And he's gonna jump across with the rope.
Okay.
He's handing it to Frederick.
Oh, damn it. Okay, cool. That's fair. There's a moment where Frederick is given a rope to someone who is going to try to jump across, and there's like, supposed to win, but he doesn't. He doesn't pull you back on it. As you, go ahead and give me an acrobatics check.
Acrobatics. 21.
Cool. 21, same idea. Vines come out. You're able to kind of shift your body weight out of the way, just kind of spiraling, maybe like head first over to the other side. You make it. It's 50 feet of rope, so you got plenty of room, but you can kind of like grab it taut. And it is now Frederick's turn. If you want to tell him what your plan is with that, you certainly can.
Yeah. Cool. Thanks for not letting me fall. I'm gonna hold on to this end while you jump, just to make sure you don't fall.
Okay. Just so you know, I could have pulled the rope, but I figured, good sportsmanship, because, just wanted to let you know that.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. That means a lot that you didn't murder me.
As you say that means a lot. You see Frederick immediately jump, make it about maybe 4 feet, starts to plummet down 15 feet. You're able to kind of grab the rope quickly and like catch him before he's able to, before he's like breaking his fall onto the ground. And then you see vines shoot out and go to grab him. I need you to give me a contested athletics check.
I'm not letting you die like this. Just because your parents don't care about you, Frederick. Dirty 20.
Cool. Dirty 20 is actually enough. Nice work. Great. The dirty 20 for your athletics. That's good.
Can we cut to two parents screaming, looking for their son?
yeah. When it cuts to Eldradoros, they're just good. Hello, have you seen a small boy? His name's Frederick! Is running by. You immediately hear Frederick like start screaming like, no! And then you manage to kind of like yank him out from the pit as you see the vines kind of like pull themselves back into the wall.
Yeah. We made it. Let's go. Milo's not going to carry him this time. He's just going to sprint. He's just going to run.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Yeah, that checks out. Persuasion. That was a dirty 4.
Dirty 4. Very good. Cool. Awesome. Yeah. You go up ahead. I'm gonna catch up. I can't do this. I can't. I'm not as cool as strong as you guys. I thought I could be. And I need to go. I need to go home.
Did you see the guy in that helmet out there? You are so much cooler than him.
Oh yeah, no, I agree with that.
Together,
he smelled real bad.
Yeah, it was like cabbage and catfish, right? It was weird, right? If that guy can put this together, you can beat this.
Okay, I'm gonna give you advantage.
On
the persuasion check
again?
Yeah. 4 is awful. I can't give it to you with a 4.
Yeah. That was a nat 20 for a 21.
with a surge of confidence given
the
by
pendulum swinging.
The pendulum swing. This halfling monks. You see Frederick go, okay, well, we got to catch up. Come on. And you see him run again, just his full 20 feet. But Seren, that does give you as you come up to a fork in the road, but it's 3 paths that seem to go center, left, and right.
You came to a trident in the road.
A trident in the road, as it
Fork
were.
in the road.
Not a bident. A trident.
Not a bident.
Let's go left.
Cool. You got it. Yeah, give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
6.
Cool. With a 6, you head left. And there is a you continue to run. And as you continue to run, there's a certain point where you actually seem to pass by Milo and Frederick. Weirdly enough, for like because of like I said 2 rounds, so like weirdly enough that like you pass by enough to them where like you're gonna be able to go again, but it's your turn where you recognize like, oh, you say Frederick, wait. How did
Don't
wait?
Go left.
Wait, you didn't even see her go left.
Does she
Yeah.
have time
Oh,
to
no,
yell,
yeah,
yell to them while she runs
Yeah.
past?
Of course, yeah.
Hey guys, you should try left.
Cool, you got it. Okay, how did you do that? Gone. Cool. You come to the fork in the road again.
Center.
You got it. Go ahead and give me wisdom saving throw.
That was better. 19.
19. Cool. With a 19, feeling like you have made the right choice or the correct choice, you continue. You continue forward, and you have passed the second block. Milo, you and Frederick get there, and see the three sort of like forks in the road.
I feel like Frederick is just without question going to the left.
Okay, so she said left, right?
Yeah, she said left, but she kind of sucks. She wouldn't have known to go left. Like, she wouldn't have known to go left had she, like, if there were only 2 choices, I would say, yeah, let's go left.
Right.
But if she...
Sound logic.
Yeah.
Let's see if Frederick is...
So, I'm going to say no.
Frederick has no idea what you're saying. Wait, no, but she said to go left.
Yeah, but you see, the only way she has information on any of these routes is because she used one.
She did have information. She said to go left.
So clearly yeah, because she took the left path. She couldn't have known the left path was the correct one.
Right.
Because it could have been either center or right. If she had taken like the right path,
but it was left,
and then passed us.
Right. She said left.
Milo's gonna use his Milo's gonna touch him on the shoulder and use his know your truth. Hey, I need you to trust me on this.
It just works. Yeah, it just works. I love it. Oh, that's so good. That's such a good use for that.
And are there any do either of the other 2 paths look better than?
Give me a perception check.
Than the other? Perception. 25.
25. They, as you notice, as you're looking through all of them, you notice that as like just like a steady breeze seems to kind of like happen to like float by. You notice that not only does every path the like leaves seem to like reflect that, they all seem to reflect that in exactly the same way. With a 20 whatever that you get the idea that it does not matter.
Doesn't matter. Okay. Milo's gonna give this kid the illusion of choice. Okay, so what we could do is we could split up. You take one side, I take the other side, and hope that we're correct. Oh, one of us is gonna be correct, or
Okay.
we can barrel on one path and figure it out.
Which one do you think it is?
Milo's like doing some BS and
Mm-hmm.
all culminating. He's gonna flip a coin, and my gut's saying right.
You see him immediately take off to the right. Cool. Yeah, you see him take off to the right, continue running, and all of a sudden you see him just disappear. Not like down the path, disappear on the path.
Just poof. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I might have just gotten that kid killed. Just like instant dead. Great.
Do you think Milo takes a second to contemplate that?
Yeah, he's not chasing after him.
Right.
Seren
So
trusting
yeah,
you with this
Milo's
kid's
gonna
life.
go the. Milo's gonna go. Seren didn't trust nothing. Seren took off.
Seren
Milo-
100% was like, "You got this, great," because I wanted to win this anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Milo's not chasing this kid. Milo's,
So the question
Milo's
is,
going
does
down the center
Milo-
because he doesn't want to poof.
Right. Does Milo spend a round trying to like figure this out, or wait, or does Milo go this round?
He's gonna, when he sees Frederick poof, he's gonna Frederick. Any answer?
So the question I asked was, do you choose to wait this
Yeah.
round or go this round? I need to know the answer before I can tell you what happens.
Yeah, Milo's gonna wait.
Cool. You got it. Yeah, 6 seconds goes by. You see him show up behind you. Okay. Sorry. I just, how the game
You
works.
just-
I guess.
He just disappeared. All right, let's center it is, and Milo just full sprints, just full 45 feet down the center path.
You got it. He will sprint with you. Go ahead and give me a wisdom saving throw. Oh, nice.
Uh, 14.
14. With a 14, you recognize very quickly that you are now starting back at the beginning. So we are going to pause you there. Ironically, Frederick does not join you. Frederick actually made it out, rolled a natural 18. So now Frederick is ahead of you. And also alone. Cool. We cut to Seren. I'm just gonna tell you that I'm gonna tell you straight up. This is the last one. So Seren, you see as you run up, you see these large statues showcasing like various mythical creatures. Like you see like a sphinx, a manticore, and then some sort of like very like wise looking like dragon figure that has a head that is much bigger than its body. All three of these statues seem to stand before you, but also in like a space that seems to be a little bit spread out. You do not see a pathway behind them.
She'll go up to the dragon first and just
Cool.
start investigating, see if there's like a button or something, like
got
a
it.
lever.
As soon as you go to the dragon, you hear a like kind of like deep booming voice. It goes, I am not alive, but I can grow. I do not have lungs, but I need air. I have no mouth, but water kills me. What am I?
Oh my god, I am the worst person for this.
Hate riddles.
Don't do a hedge maze if you hate riddles.
That's why I'm not doing it. Right?
I did kind of peer pressure Seren into doing a hedge maze, so that
Yeah.
Um,
So here's what I'm gonna say. I will say it one more time, and then I'm gonna say because no, Evan, because I want to make it like fair in the idea of like round wise. I'm gonna give you a minute after I say it. Fair.
okay,
And say you have to choose an answer
Right.
within a minute.
probably won't get it.
I believe in you.
I don't even remember what you said the first time.
I don't know. I'm gonna say it again. Let me just make sure I get a clock thing on here. Okay, ready? So the riddle is, I am not alive, but I can grow. I do not have lungs, but I need air. I have no mouth, but water kills me. What am I?
it'd be easier if we did this together. Somebody had to sprint.
Cotton candy. Is that a really stupid answer?
It is
My
not
answer was going to be
cotton candy.
balloon, but I was like,
No,
what?
don't give answers. Just, yeah, we'll get plenty of time for that. Because I don't have a million of these. So, cool. So, okay. So because of the idea of like, because I think technically you would have like 2 full rounds here. I will say you can get another round to go and walk up to another one.
Okay. The Sphinx.
So which one do you like to go? The Sphinx? You got it. I do think this one's a little harder. But maybe not. We'll see. So I will say the phrase and then I'll start the minute again. Okay, here we go. The more you take, the more you leave behind. What am I? No, Evan, you can't answer. But you can message me privately if you wanted to.
I don't know.
Okay, you got it. Cool. So at this point, Milo, give me another wisdom saving throw.
Uh, 18.
18, cool. So 18, you're able to get by. It would Frederick would be ahead, but again, 20 feet of movement. You guys get there pretty much at the same time. That full round makes a big difference there. So as you guys come to this space of these 3 statues that are here, you see Seren kind of standing in front of the Sphinx, just transfixed. Oh, okay. We're not as far behind as I thought.
Do we have to fight them now?
Oh, I don't have any weapons. Can you give me a weapon?
Yeah, and it's one of those action scenes where they're just pulling out far too many weapons out of.
Yeah, it's just
Like,
showing
he's got, like, a
hands that are
dagger in his,
exchanging. Yeah.
in his arm, and like, yeah.
There's a flail that comes out, and he's like, "Is this how this works? Like this?" Yeah.
You're doing great, bud.
Okay.
And Milo's gonna walk up to whatever the center statue is.
Okay. We'll say the center is the newer
Like,
one.
on guard.
So we'll say it's the Manticore.
Give me the shoe.
You beat it. You beat it. All of a sudden, the golden shoe appears. No, that would be so messed up. Okay. The one in the center says, man, I don't really like that one.
I don't like you either. Give me.
That's all it says. That's all it says. Yeah, I don't really like that one.
I don't like that one. He's short and hairy. I don't like him.
I can only live where there is light, but I die if the light shines on me. What am I? Oh, sorry. Go.
Dude. I think I have it.
Go for it.
Shadows?
You hear a as the statue moves to the side, allowing you to pass, Milo. I will say, mechanically here, it's only going to allow you to pass. So there's a full round that now you are in front. As we quickly see the statue kind of like close back behind as Milo kind of walks through. Milo, I would like you to give me an athletics check for the final check.
Uh, 19.
19's pretty good. So, Seren, Kayla, you know he rolled a 19. Now, it is your turn, and then it would be Frederick's turn.
Are we still stuck in the room with the statues?
Yes. So, like I said, it's only going to allow Milo to move past. So without it being very graphic of like Frederick trying to run in and it like slamming shut, I don't want to do that. So we'll just say that you guys get the feeling. That's what it is.
Did we hear Milo's answer?
Yes, he did. Milo just said it, right? Like
Okay.
I say, Milo would say like I think Milo said it out loud. So yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So she's just gonna look over at Frederick and say, "Go up to that statue and just say shadow," after it asks a question.
Okay. All right. Walks up to the statue. I can only live where there's shadow. Moves to the side. Just looks through. Goes, thanks. And just moves through. Interesting. Milo, you I'm gonna say your athletic check is 19, so you were booking it and you were feeling fine. It is a long expanse of just distance in front of you. It's really it's just a dead sprint. But I will say give me a perception check, low DC.
Uh, 17.
17. Nice, yeah. Day 17, you hear a small voice behind you. Hey, wait, I got the riddle. Wait up. It's your choice whether or not you wait up.
I know he's not in any danger right now. In through your nose, out through your mouth. We'll get through this. As he just keeps running.
Okay, cool. He rolled a 7, so he gets about maybe 40 feet, and then it's just like, okay. Are you Milo?
Yeah,
what
put
distance?
your arms above your head.
Are you stopping and waiting for him, or are you just like trying to like are you like backwards jogging and just talking to him?
No, yeah, Milo's fully running, but he's yelling behind him.
Oh, okay, all right. So you're still full.
Like he's just yelling over his shoulder.
You got it. Cool, awesome.
So I'm probably like 30 feet ahead of him.
Cool. I'll say, to make this a little bit more fair in the idea of like how we're spreading this out, I'll say Milo giving another athletics check.
That definitely does make this more fair. 9.
Cool. This is the seemingly the longest you've ever run before. There's a moment where you're like, there's no way this maze is this long. And it's just a straight shot too. So, excuse me. You start to feel a little bit of huffing and puffing for that last part. Remind me of that last number one more time.
9.
9. Okay, cool. You inspire him greatly. I rolled a nat 20 for him. He's gonna start to catch up to you somehow. I'll say he's like still probably like 20 feet behind you as we're pausing you guys there. Seren, we come to you.
She's gonna go to the statue, say shadow.
Shadow, you got it. Yep. Go ahead and give me that athletics check. 12. Cool. So first one, you're whether it's like a feeling of like, I still don't fully get it, but like as you're like running along, like trying to like think about like what all those questions were and what those answers, and getting like maybe screwed up on like, but what was the other one that I didn't get? It's affecting you kind of like getting to the spot there. You were able to see them in front of you, but they are still a good amount of ways away. Great. So we'll say for this, as Milo is running, Frederick has to beat your score again, which is extremely unlikely. And then just to clarify, to be able to kind of like catch up on this, Seren, what would be what is your athletics?
+0.
+0. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. So Seren, you'd have to roll a nat 20 to be able to catch up to them. But yeah, so let's get one more roll, gang.
No.
Okay.
It was a 19.
Okay, cool. Seren, what did you get?
13.
13. Okay, cool. With a 13, you do catch up to where Frederick is. Frederick rolled a 12. So you were able to kind of close the gap distance between Frederick and yourself, but Milo is way, way, way ahead. Milo, you get to a point where you see the golden shoe is about 30 feet in front of you in an expanse of what looks to be the center of the maze here. I will say give me a perception check.
Uh, 11.
Okay. You don't see anything around that looks necessarily dangerous.
Yeah, I think Milo's gonna Milo's just gonna barrel through and run up to the shoe.
Cool. Assuming you get to the shoe, what would you do?
So he's going to take this little pouch of sand and gingerly replace.
I just need to hear
No,
you say it.
Milo's just gonna. Yeah, Milo's gonna run up and grab the shoe.
Cool. You got it. You go to grab a shoe. Go ahead and roll a d20 for me.
Is there any? Wait, oh no, I'm lucky. Hell yeah.
Sure.
Piss off, Joe. That's a 16.
Incredible. That dice roll was just to scare you. So you did spend a luck point on that. You absolutely grabbed the shoe. There's a huge alarm that blares as you have won. You see the maze start to kind of like go down, full on. Like I was just doing that as like a space of like, you rolled an 11 perception check. Like, okay, you feel like everything's fine. You get it. Anyways, end of bit. The maze, the corn maze starts to kind of come down as you hear this. And you see the like older, the old creepy looking dude who's only like 50 feet away from you. In a weird like mind fuck sort of like, what the hell? All right, great. Well, I'm sure you. 1, 2, 3. Great. Okay. Good. Well, nice work. I think. I don't know. I couldn't see. Yeah. Did you have fun?
I had fun, and Milo's gonna be yelling I had fun while he's like doing cartwheels and like backflips and stuff.
Nice. Yeah. The same
just
idea.
like,
There's
just like stoked. Yeah. Just like stoked that he won.
There is a huge applause that comes from nowhere as figures start to see. Just the hedge maze kind of like start to go down. That's all they could see. That's the tricky thing about a hedge maze. No one can see what's going on, but they did see that someone wins, and so they're all applauding for that. As Seren and Frederick,
not a great spectator sport.
Yeah, not the best. But Seren and Frederick, you guys kind of catch up. Well, it was a close one, I guess. But thanks for letting me. Thanks for letting me join.
I'm glad you didn't die.
Okay. I didn't. Is that a thing that adventurers say at the end?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm glad you did. Yeah. I'm glad you didn't die.
Seren's the person from Dune. Goodbye, human child. Don't die.
As he runs up to Frederick, he's Frederick, you saved my butt back there with that not letting me drop in that hole. He's gonna like hand him the shoe and like, good job in there.
Does this mean I win? The old man, who is just now the worst NPC character I ever had, just takes a shoe. Nope, not really, because I definitely saw him grab it from it, and that's when the hedge maze went down. But hey, thanks for handing it off. That's great. So here is your winnings. As you get math, 10, 20, 30, 25. You get 25 gold for that. And and you slowly realizing the idea of party funds you've made 5 gold. But that, who could put a price on winning something?
Eldrin sure can.
Eldrin sure can. There's the crowd quickly moves away because, again, not a great spectator sport. They just feel like they have to be cheering. They
were in lines for other things when the hedge maze fell.
Yeah. And they're like, if you leave, I'll leave, and we'll come back the same way. Okay, great, awesome. Yeah. Frederick kind of just like standing. Okay, well, this was fun. Maybe I'll be an adventurer like you guys someday.
Yeah, if you put your time in and like really practice and get and like, you know, like get a
Okay.
mentor and get your feet under you, I think you'd be really good.
Okay. Can you be my mentor?
Oh, see, I'm kind of like on the like journey, like the journey of a hero. I'm kind of like in the like active, like adventuring part of my life.
The kid
The
just
mentor part's a little bit later.
He polymorphs into Joseph Campbell right now in front of everybody. No, he immediately
Kid's
he
got so
does cut.
many faces, 1,000
Yeah.
faces.
Nice, just for me and Jamie.
Just for the Canby fans.
Just for the Candy fans. No, I will say the kid does cut you off as you're explaining and just immediately looks at Sarah and goes, okay, great. Could you be my mentor?
Not right now. Milo is actually he's better at that kind of thing anyway.
He was giving me a long explanation on why he can't. I'm 10 years old. I know when older people say that they won't do something, but they feel like they need to give a big explanation onto it. Can you give me like a weapon? If I'm gonna learn how to be an adventurer, it's only fair.
Right?
Yeah. I mean, it is kind of a rite of passage to go to a festival and get like throwing stars or something.
Yeah. She takes out one of her daggers that she never uses. And
God.
Yeah, here you go. I mean, you're 10. You're old enough.
I
got my first one when I was like, I don't know, 5. So
5, yeah, sure. Is this like a would this be like one of the daggers that you started your adventure on? Like, would this be from like your war camp sort of like?
Yeah.
Or is this something you found along the way?
No, I think it's definitely something she's just had forever, just sitting in her backpack.
Cool.
Like the very bottom of it. She had to like take her bag off and like dig through the bottom and be like, yeah, here you go.
Yep. You hand over a like highly not like decorated, but a highly like exquisite looking like curved Valinor dagger to this child. Goes, wow. Okay. Yeah, I would have just paid you for this. I didn't. Okay. Great. I'm gonna go practice right now.
Don't practice on anything alive.
Okay. So just undead.
Inanimate maybe is a better word.
Okay.
You're
I
10,
will
you
figure
probably know
out
what that means.
I will figure out that spell to keep them held in place.
Oh my god.
Okay, thank you.
So like eventually, like once that like active adventuring phase of life goes, like you're closer to death. And I mean, honestly, my mentor is like after death has been like dead for a long time. So like even then it could be bye Frederick, go find your parents.
Just go.
Have fun.
You see Frederick run off, and we will. Yeah, actually, I think there's a moment where Sarah is just Seren and Milo staring at each other in this now defunct corn maze. I think there's a little like sign that says like next show will be in 20 minutes, like sort of thing.
She just looks at Milo. So, do you think Frederick's a common name around here or something?
I mean,
more than one
the
Frederick
two
in the
children
world
we've met. Of the 2 children I've heard of, they're both named Frederick here. So, my question: Do you think we've permanently changed Frederick's life or permanently ruined Frederick's life?
Yes.
Do you want me to roll a d20 to find out? This is a Schrodinger's cat situation. Do you want to know?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Cool. Great.
How many people
Just
does he murder on
Open
the
that
way
box,
out?
baby.
He's in prison now. It's fine.
That will be a conversation that we'll have to have for another time, as we're going to cut you guys off there and switch over to
No.
Tall
So
to Frederick Boogaloo.
Frederick is the Simon of the first season of Critical Role, or whatever that kid's name was.
Cool. So we cut over to Eldrin and Noros. This
And
is
Wilbur
this is
on my
right
back.
after- yeah. And Wilbur on your back. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Cool.
So as I'm walking with Wilbur over to where Norris is, I say, I imagine him like his little head is right here. He has his hood on, and I say, what should I make Norris feel better when I say? I don't think. I mean, he did really well, but he seemed kind of disappointed.
I mean, just maybe like. I don't know. Just make him.
Yeah.
Just tell him he did a good job.
Okay. I mean, I told Norris this earlier today. I wanted to tell you too. I'm just so happy that you two have really like hit it off and are really getting along. It really makes me happy that my best friend and my husband are becoming friends.
Okay, well, I do feel really bad for him right now, so I can't really answer that honestly.
Okay. Am I missing something?
You should probably go. Hi, Noros!
Noros looks up, looks back down at his turkey leg.
I'm gonna God, it's so awkward with Wilbur. I'm gonna sit down next to him with Wilbur on my back. You did a really good job. If it makes you feel any better, Guar was poisoned in the last round, and apparently that was a part of the game.
Yeah, I'm okay. Part of being a warrior is understanding that it's part of life to lose. I'm fine.
Okay. Do you want to do something else here? I mean, you won that rocking horse that is useless.
I
but
did do that.
You won it.
Yeah. I don't know if you noticed this, by the way. And he's like sitting next to the rocking horse and like every once in a while just moving it back and forth just to like kind of like he's like testing it sort of thing, like trying to like get the idea of like what the hell is this. But he as he like picks it up and like shows it to you, you notice that same sort of like wood burnt insignia of this cobra on the center. I don't know if you saw that. It's kind of a weird thing to have in a rocking horse.
It's the I think it's who's hosting the Crimson something or whatever. So it's like their mark.
Yeah, I assume land dwellers have their kids go on this for fun. It's just weird that there's a cobra on it, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
it's not a cobra, it's a horse. It's not really a horse though. If you look at it. Its legs are like curved and
weirdly you start to make him feel better on like the idea of like understanding the cue of like what this is. Okay, yeah, you're right. Nope. Yeah. It is definitely doesn't look like a horse.
it's stupid. That's what it is.
You're right. Yeah. I love you.
I love you too.
Quick kiss, and then they go. All right, let's find something else to do.
Okay. I look at Will and I say, well, Wilbur's coming along for the ride because apparently Guar and Broomhilda, I like look around and I don't see them. Apparently it takes more than a minute to heal someone, so not that I don't want you to come, Wilbur. That sounded like I didn't.
Yeah, Wilbur, please come.
Gladly.
Okay. Look at us, the three of us.
We're gonna.
I take Norris's hand.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. There's just moments where like Eldrin, you're looking the other way, and Wilbur and Norris are just giving himself the horrible stink eye. Great. Need to find something here. But you do start to hear. Come on, man, where are you? You do start to hear a kind of like booming voice from a tent that's a little bit like a ways off, but it strikes interest to you as you hear, "Come one, come all, the wonderful." Hold on, my bad. That's not. The wonderful Madame Zarina will tantalize you with her incredible gift of sight, both of the past, of the present, and of the future. A mere 1 gold will allow you to foresee fortunes ahead. And you see people like starting to kind of like murmur, giving enough sort of like murmur, like seeming like not really sure, and all that stuff.
Wilbur, is that sort of like what they made your mom do?
I don't know, but I'm sure she was better at it.
Obviously. I mean, how do you think they do that? Do you think they because I can talk to Persona and he can kind of give me he can tell me some things that are happening. Maybe do you think they're clerics? If they are, then they're definitely abusing their power, and they probably shouldn't do that.
Hun, do you want to find out?
Well, as long as it's not offensive to Wilbur.
That's fine with me. I just assume that it's a crock of shit. If it's not Winona.
Well, obviously, yeah. I mean, yeah, let's waste a gold.
Cool.
It's 9 less than what Nora's wasted, so.
There's a pause before in the time before Nora's enters. Cool. And then we cut over to Guar and Broomhilda. Pulled into a medic tent, where there is a very nice cleric that seems to come. Hello, are you in some sort of need of help? And you see Broomhilda look at her and go, "I know more than you. Please give us a tent."
Yep, I was waiting for that.
He's serious. Okay, well, I didn't. Please. Okay. And just walks out. You're an idiot.
Yeah.
Give me your hand.
Okay.
You lose another point of strength.
Yep.
Okay. I don't know exactly what this is. What do you feel?
I feel weaker, but also somehow stronger. But mostly weaker. It's my hand's feeling very bleh.
Okay. So do you think it's a like something that's numbing your mind, or something that's
Oh
physical?
no, my mind's the part that's stronger. It's this. It's my arm. It's like weak.
Okay. All right. Well, okay. All right. Well, I'll give it a shot, and then we have to have a very tricky conversation with whom I threw out of the tent. and she casts Lesser Restoration on you. As she does so, you feel that strength kind of slowly coming back. I'll say, like, at this point, you gain another strength point back.
Okay. Thank you.
How do you feel? How do you feel?
How do you feel?
Okay. What's your name?
War. Amon Amarth.
What's my name?
Broomhilda.
Never mind.
The living light.
Nope.
You know.
No, that's not okay. Yeah, great. You're fine. Okay. You feel better?
I would imagine at this point, I'm imagining I'm sitting on some sort of like table, but she's facing me.
Mm-hmm.
I think I put one arm around her waist and pull her a little closer with my good hand.
Okay.
Be like, and I say, never better.
Guar, can you just stop being stupid for a second? And you can tell she's not fighting very hard.
Okay. Did you see me win?
It was a fixed game.
Not the end. You see the giant stone arm thing? That was not. I think some people were. Anyway, I won, and it was cool. You can ask anybody. You can ask Eldrin. Even Eldrin would be like, it happened.
I think it's very important for me to be honest with you in this. I didn't see it, and I believe that you believe that, and I don't know what else to say.
Maintains eye contact. Well, I am an idiot, aren't I? Then I kiss her.
Cool. Yeah. All right. Great. I just couldn't roll a nat one twice in a row because that first one was nat one. So yeah, she kisses you back.
Okay.
And then I think she slaps you in the face, and then goes, "I am trying to help you, sir." Gives you a wink and then walks out of the tent. Yeah, the nurse kind of pushes through. What is happening in here?
She knows more than you.
Did you harm that woman that just left? You need to go.
On the contrary, she hurt me. But I feel better.
Okay, this is. I am the one person at this festival that is taking care of everyone who is sick. I need you to leave.
Yes, ma'am.
when you walk out.
Yeah.
As she is not far off, she's just far enough to be able, like, she's just close enough so you could hear what went on and just getting you in trouble in there. And she goes, "Our blue friends just went in that tent."
Oh. What is it? Is it a... Oh, is that fortune tell? Do you want your fortune told?
Considering I fake do that for a living. And then
Well, maybe someone could fake do it to you.
I think she pauses and, like, kind of like, she actually really looks into your eyes and goes, "Okay."
Really? I mean, what have you got to lose, right? I mean,
Oh my God! Stop talking. He just walks away. Yeah, and you both walk in. The flap of the tent opens up. You see a elderly woman kind of crouched over, staring into a crystal ball. Oh, welcome. I knew you would come. Please take a seat.
Am I already in there?
Yes, this is you.
Eldrin rolls her eyes. Of course he did.
Please take a seat and allow me to read your fortune. And she takes out cards, starts to shuffle them. You see the tent flap open again. Guar, what do you say as you enter?
Humble greetings, O wise one. I'm only here to use your gifts to see if we can procure our futures for the betterment of ourselves. And then I bow.
That's quite all right, child. I knew you would be coming.
You
Did
did?
you really know?
And you see as Brumhilda took a second and is now also opening the flap. Oh Jesus. Okay. And Brumhilda goes, I know this part. Go ahead, just deal the cards. And with that, we're gonna end tonight's session. We will see you guys next week. Bye bye.